What's up, guys? We're back. Let's kick shell. So what I've been doing lately is actually working on a lovely diorama that I've been trying to work on. It's my first one I've ever made. I wanted to do something for the movie Turtles. I've been having them boxed for so long. I have like 2 sets. I have the single pack from the GameStop and also the ones from the Walmart exclusives. So I needed something and to kind of put them on, make some type of little setting, whatever. So I need a room. So I have to make up something. And what I'm going to do is just let y'all see my few steps on how I made it and check it out. So what I did is I got this poster board from the DollarTree. And what I'm ended up doing is trying to take this paper off. As you can see, I rip it off. That way it'll kind of show the foam. Because the foam is what I actually need to try to make indentions and stuff like that. That way it can kind of look like brick. So let me keep tearing. So see, there's the foam. And what I'm gonna do is finish ripping it off, keep going, and then that way it looks kind of like this. I know there are some little bits still on there, but that'll be alright. I'll paint over that a little later. But the whole goal is to make these little bricks that I have on the top part. But I'll show you what I kind of did that in the next part. So you take this nice fancy DollarTree ruler, and if you want, you can use the centimeter side. Let me focus a little bit. There we go. See, you can do it that way, but I really use the inches side. So when I did that there is I did a 1/4 inch for the height and 1/2 inch for the width. And then I just kept going in each one to make it easy going down the line. And that's how I made most of these bricks here. So I marked them with a blue pen. That way I don't kind of mess up on the markings. So I did the left and right for the height, as I'll show you. That's the left side. And I did one on the right side. And then this is how it kind of went. I did the actual width side on this way, and you can kind of see me already finished a couple bricks already. Alright, so here's the width part. I did a 1/2 inch on this side, and then I just kind of staggered so that way it looks like that brick pattern. And I used the pen to kind of, get that black details there. And then what I'm going to do is kind of add the windows. So I took these canvases and made a hole in them. I'll probably show you a little later. See, right there, I cut them open because I thought they were pretty good size for the frame, because I'm not that fancy yet, but there you go. Measured it where I'm going to put it at. I think I put it like about 10 feet. No, not 10 feet, but about 10 bricks up from the bottom, and just kept going. And then what I wanted to do is kind of lay out the fire escape that I bought at Amazon and kind of see where I want to settle it at. That way it gives me an idea where I'm going to put the windows. So I kind of put it towards the bottom edge so it looked like it's the top of the building. As you can see. Grab my pencil and just trace where I'm going to actually make some holes to this board, because I'm going to put it on the wall. I don't want to mess it up, So I traced all the top, the bottom, the middle. That's what you kind of do. Shelf piece that I'm going to kind of paint in black and put it on the top. Make it kind of look like the rooftop. But I have no idea what I'm going to put up there yet. But for now, I'm just going to put this up here, kind of get the idea of what I'm going to do with the brick layout, see how far up I'm going. So yeah. So now I'm taking this long ruler that I have. It's like an L ruler. I forget what they're called. So I'm going to try to indent more of the lines for the bricks. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go across the line straight as you can. Took a pen to kind of indent the black. That way when I paint over it a little later, you can kind of see more of the details. And then I just do this a couple times. have it. A couple lines I'm showing you. You just keep going on top and go from there. Now what I'm doing is we just kind of stagger the bricks going in a vertical way. Using a ruler. Start marking the edges. This is like the longest part of doing this project. It's just making lines. Just be patient and you'll like it as much as you can. So enjoy it. Keep making those lines. Just keep going down the line. Now that you have the bricks kind of set up, the next thing what I'm going to do is just kind of make sure everything's straight and then see if I can get these windows that I made and try to mark them out to let you know where I'm going to put them. So that way you can see it together in the shell. Mark. Check that out. So now you get the concept of what I'm trying to do there. Just check everything straight before I decide to start painting. There's two spots where the windows I'm going to have, as you can see, lined up, and then the second shelf, and then the third. Next, what we're going to do is I want to put some texture on the brick, so I grab some aluminum foil, grab a sheet, tear it out, and then what I'm planning to do is basically roll it up just to give it kind of like a stone brick pattern to it. And then all I'm going to do is just roll it on top to give some of those indents into the bricks. So when I paint, it'll give it some different details to it. So all I'm going to do is just kind of roll it around. And rolling, and rolling, and rolling. Just roll it all over. And you'll do all the bricks that way. And then that way, after we do a quick black wash, it'll be all dark. So the next part I'm gonna do is do a two-part paint together. I'm gonna get these two things together, and I got them all from the DollarTree. Trying to go here with a budget. I grab my little paintbrush, and then the next thing, I'm trying to get the Mod Podge. And then I'm gonna mix it with some black acrylic. Mix it together to kind of put in like a black wash seal for the brick. A little splat there. And a little Mod Podge. A little bit more. have the paintbrush a little wet before I start mixing. Sometimes I pour a little bit of water in it, but as long as the paintbrush is a little wet, it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna mix it together. And just brush all over the bricks. Try to make sure you get every part, all of it black. Just depends on you and how much black you want to put in. But the darker it is, the more effect it'll have when you do your little dry brushing over it. So just keep painting. Now that the bricks are all black, just kind of look at the spots to make sure if I have any white spots on it, see if I missed anything. Just take a look. Alright, now we're ready to go on to the next, which I like to do is dry brush. Now I'm going to use the red oxide acrylic paint I found at DollarTree. Gives it a darker tone to the bricks. As you can see, I did a little bit already, so just kind of lightly brush either vertical, horizontal, either way, right on top. I'm not the best at it, who cares? But this worked for me so far. And you just keep dry brushing on top. Make sure the brush is lightly damp, not damped, but just a little bit of paint. I usually use like a paper towel or something to take some of the excess paint and then just dry brush on top. There you have it. I'm just going to do the rest of the thing. So I'll be right back. Alright, now that we got the red paint in, check it out. You can see some of the black lines. And now what I want to kind of do is I painted the windows that I made black. But then I actually wanted to highlight some other parts of the brick. So I took some other dark stuff of acrylic paint that I had and some light ones and just put single ones on there. And then now I'm going to use this little mix of Mod Podge, black acrylic, and water, and I'm just going to do a black wash all over it to kind of give it more of a realistic detail. And I'm just going to put it all over the brick. Now I'm just trying to position it on the wall to kind of see where I want it, where the windows are going to go. Make sure everything, all the holes are in. Make sure the board is pretty straight. Now what I want to do is make the effect of the glass for the windows. So what I did with the Dollar Tree, got these plastic lids, cut them out, measured it towards these the window seal that I made. I also put a little bit of the same cardboard fill in the middle. And now what I'm going to do is kind of glue them to the back side of it. As you can see, in each corner, put it together, and then that way it gives it a glass effect. Let it dry out. And then what I wanted to do, I saw these toys, so I printed them out from the NECA line. Got the foot soldiers in the Casey Jones. I'm going to put them behind with the glass, so that way it'll look kind of like this. Oops. Put it upside down, but that way you get the idea. Does it affect that they're actually inside the building? You'll see when it's put together. And there you have it. Got everything set up. foot soldiers. There's a KC in the middle, more foot soldiers at the bottom. There's a little glare, but forgive me. And I hope y'all enjoy. Here's the final product. Man, this was a fun project. First time I did a diorama. Check it out. I got the NECA shredder from the movie line, the turtles, Leo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello. As you can see, I got Michelangelo hanging off the ladder on the side, just looking surprised like, yo, what's up? Then got the foot soldier on him trying to grab him, but Donatello got his back. Check that out. The details on these figures are amazing. I wish I did a review on them, but whatever. Here's Raphael with one of the other foot soldiers that are in it. And then the movie Shredder and Leonardo. Check that out. The details on these things are such amazing. But this is the final product. But it was so much fun to do. Can't wait to do a little bit more of these, especially for the cartoon lines and the arcade ones I have, but I had to do the movies justice. Still might add some more things to it, but we'll see. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope y'all really enjoyed this deal that I made first time. You know, it was pretty awesome. Took about 5 days to complete this, probably 6 days. About 2 hours each day, but we got it done. I hope y'all enjoy. And please give feedback, subscribe, like, share. I appreciate it all. Let's kick shell.